We are inside my dream car, the Lamborghini Aventador SV. So today I'm going to be showing you around some of the loud accelerations, public reactions and the sound. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share and like, and enjoy the sound of sound of that is so good there. What exhaust is on this car? Capristo. Okay, wow, so you got the control button too. Them crackle. The handling is so good as well, isn't it? This is in Sterrato mode as well, it's not even in like Corsa.
Can we go to sport?
Let's do it. Okay, wow, now you can hear the sound. So what made you go for this Aventador SV out of every other Lamborghini?
Most historically significant one and the most limited one, right?
Okay, 1 of 500, right? So,
1 of 500. So you've got SVJs are less limited, right?
Yeah.
800. So you've got Ultimas that came out later. Those are more limited because those are 1 or 250. But the Ultima only really exists for the Aventador. The SV brand obviously extends across all of the different V12 models, right? So yeah. It's a little bit more about a historic, iconic thing in the history of Lamborghini, where some of the other ones are made up, right?
Exactly.
So I guess it's the most limited, most iconic, most historic of the V12s right at the end of their production, right?
Oh, that sound is so good. A lot of people say that the seats in this car are actually not comfortable, but I think they're not too bad. Like,
for me, they are perfect, but I'm very used to them as well.
Okay.
But obviously, some of the Aventadors will have the usual type of seats in them rather than the sports bucket seats that you're in right now. They'll have the actual proper passenger seats in them. So yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to because it's quite firm, quite upright.
But I don't think they're not too bad, but wow, that sound.
Snap, crackle and pop, baby. Snap, crackle and pop like Rice Krispies.
The only thing I like is the looks of this car and the sound of it.
And when you ride top down, it really comes together, right?
Definitely. Would you say when you didn't have the Capristo exhaust on it, was it still this exciting or?
Still very loud, still obscenely loud, and an incredible presence, but with the exhaust.
I don't think any other sound would be in terms of. I just had a Huracan STO earlier on.
Yeah.
And although that has a naturally aspirated sound, this V12 just screams, doesn't it? It just screams. It's such a. Even when you sit inside the car, it just makes you feel like you're on the floor.
And it's almost musical, the sound. It doesn't have that harsh quality to it. It's rich, it's rounded, it's warm, it's musical. It's like a symphony, right?
Definitely, and the looks you get and the reactions on people's faces is such a good feeling as well for the car community out there. But
yeah, what do you think about the reactions that we've been getting? Like, what have you noticed? Because I'm very used to it and desensitized. So I'm asking you, what do you notice when you're in here?
Amazing. like you just can never like. It's like even before you were coming, I could hear Aventador, and I know it's an SV from the sound.
Yeah.
And like just look at everyone like recording the car like. If there's one car that could turn people's heads, it definitely would be a Aventador. Like if there was like a Huracan STO or like a Ferrari and there was this SV behind it, I think it would just be the Aventador SV people will be looking at. And
I think the only thing is a LaFerrari that can really...
The LaFerrari is just on a different league. It's a hypercar, isn't it?
True hypercar, and this is basically a hypercar where supercar meets hypercar as well, right?
I still think this is so very like comfortable. From all the reviews I heard online, people say bucket seats weren't the best, but Alcantara everywhere.
And for me, it's a daily driver, so it just shows there's no reason you can't daily drive a Roadster. I drove to work today, I parked outside, I'm driving around now. There is no reason you can't have this as a daily.
So just before I wrap up the video, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the sound of this Aventador. What advice would you give to people who want to become successful in their early 20s, let's just say?
I think find what they uniquely contribute to the world and what really resonates with who they are, and then lean into that rather than trying to fit what everybody else wants them to be.
And then what everyone else is doing.
Mm-hmm.